That was the phone and I no go close. Yeah, Ọlọ́run sí ọ̀tẹ̀dúpẹ́ bá gbára ti balẹ̀ Ọlọ́run.
Àfàdé láìfò bros.
Àdúpẹ́ pé ọkùnrin ti. Ẹ̀jú ká ló wà òkè.
Bọ́dà ṣe owó jẹun ní bá lọ, bọ́dà ló máa ń fọ, bọ́dà tó tó owó tí a fi rẹ̀ wò kọ́ràn, tí a ti wó sọ wọn bá lọ, á hàn ní pé wọ́n ṣàgá ní ìlú fìrì.
This link safe. Sorry guys. So guys, welcome back to my life. So I'm trying to share the link so that people can join. If you know that you're active, let me know in the comment section. If you know that you're active, let me know in the comment section. If you know you're active, let me know in the comment section. If you know you're active, let me know in the comment section. Okay. You guys are active. Nice. Nice, you guys are active. I want other people to join before we can start. I want other people to join before we can start. Sorry, guys. Active. Yes, you guys are active. Let's just wait a little. Let's wait a little for other people to join before we can start. So today we're just going to be, we are going to be learning a lot today. Today, let's get ready. Get ready. I want other people to join so we can. If you know you're active, if you know you're watching me, I want to see your comments. Just comment anything. Let's know. If you know you're active, let me know in the comment section. If you know you're active, let me know in the comment section. So today, what we are going to be doing, we are going to be analyzing the market. So I'm gonna be receiving questions from you guys. If you have any question that you want to ask, you're going to let me know in the comment section. So a lot of things, you understand? So we are going to learn a lot today. We're going to learn a lot. We're going to be analyzing the market for what we're going to be expecting this coming week and the upper week. Let's extract some meaningful insights for what we're going to be expecting this coming week. So let's all get prepared. I'm trying to still share the link. If you know you're active, if you know you're watching me, you're active, let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section. I have. Okay. Nice. Let me know in the comment section. We'll start. All right, guys. So welcome back to my YouTube live. So what we're going to be doing today, we are going to be analyzing the markets and let's see what we can do from this structure. At first, this coming week, what we are going to be expecting, as you can see, this is GBP USD, the 4 hours time frame. So now if you look at the structure from this area, you see the market has been ranging ever since. Market has been ranging from this area ever since. Market has been ranging. So, but looking at the structure, it's more like a bullish trend. Looking at the structure is more like a bullish trend. So what we are going to be expecting from this structure now I'm going to be expecting price to take out this high first of all. That should be, let's say, a standard break of structure. But now there was an internal break from here. But all the way, we are going to be expecting price to do something like this and come all the way down to this area before we long again. So now, as a smart retail trader, don't forget the strategy, don't forget the rule. It is very, very easy. Go to your higher time frame, your 1 day time frame, or your 4 hours time frame. Enter your 4 hours time frame and analyze the market. First of all, the first thing that you're going to observe, wait for your trend. Look at, okay, what is the market structure? What is the market structure doing? What kind of market is this before you take any setup? That should be your number one thing. Look at the structure. Is it a bullish trend? If it's a bullish trend, ride with the trend. If it's a bearish trend, ride with the bearish trend. It is very, very easy. Now, if you look at this structure now is a bullish structure. What are you supposed to do from here? You're supposed to wait after a break of structure, expect a pullback down to your 4 hours order block before you take your entry. After break of structure, expect a pullback down to your 4 hours order block before you take your entry. Now, where is your 4 hours order block? This is your 4 hours order block. This is your 4 hours order block. You need to expect price to pull all the way to this area before you take your entry. Now, why am I seeing this setup that everything is correct? These are the questions that you're going to ask yourself. Don't forget that as you're waiting for price to get to your 4 hours order block, you need to wait for liquidity sweep and inducement sweep before you take any setup. Are you guys following me? If you are following me, let me know in the comment section. If you are following me, let me know in the comment section. If you are following me, let me know in the comment section. If you are active, let me know in the comment section. Are you guys active? Are you guys active with me? Are you guys active? Let me know in the comment section if you're active. If you're here with me, let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section if you're active before I can continue. Okay. So now, after your break of structure, you need to expect the pullback. Correct. So you need to expect the pullback down to your 4 hours order block there before you take your trade. Now you need to spot your liquidity area and your inducement area. Now, these are liquidity lows. The price is going to come back and grab before the move. So what I'm expecting for GBPUSD, I'm expecting GBPUSD to long, to take out this break of structure, this buy side liquidity, then pull back all the way down and sweep these lows, then before we long again. So my setup for GBPUSD, I will post it on the group chat. So if you're not in my Telegram group, I don't know what you're doing. I'll post it later. So we are going to be long our 1:3. So this is what we are supposed to be expecting. I know some traders will be like, okay, coming week on Monday or Tuesday, what are we going to trade? I'm not trading like that. I'm a swing trader. So you need to allow the market breathe, allow structure to be correct first before you enter. You need clarity from this market before you trade. You don't just jump into trade because all in the name of you just want to be a trader or you're a trader. Observe the structure. Observe how these big banks, how they move this market, how they manipulate this market to their own favor. Look at the chart. Observe the chart. Observe structure very well before you trade. Spot your liquidity areas. Liquidity areas are areas that these big banks, they manipulate a lot of retail traders from. So you need to know how to spot those areas. Now, how do you know how to spot those areas? After your break of structure, you need to expect a liquidity. Where are liquidity lows? These are liquidity lows. Why are they liquidity lows? Because there are breaks from here. Anyway, you see higher high and higher lows, those are liquidity lows. There's a small internal break of structure from here. There's a small internal break of structure from here. So this low turns liquidity. Once this high, once price takes out this high now, this low will turn liquidity. There's an internal break from here. There's an internal break from here. Here now turns liquidity, leaving a fair value gap under here with a 4 hours fresh order block. So you have to wait for price to break structure and pull back to sweep these lows and tap into your area before you will long. So this is my setup for GBPUSD. This is what I'm expecting. So let's see for Euro USD. I think Euro USD, I think it will be same thing. Euro USD to be same thing. Okay, Euro USD is even clearly defined. Now this is the high of the break of structure. This is the high of the break of structure. Another break of structure. Now here now turns liquidity. Here turns liquidity. That's the first liquidity sweep. You see, price did not tap into your 4 hours order block before the run. Now this is the low that causes break of structure. So here will be our next POI. So here will be our next PI. So what I'm waiting is that I'm expecting price to move all the way up. Then before we long again. This is my setup for Euro USD. Leaving an inducement. This is an inducement. Leaving an inducement. Where's my inducement line? Inducement before we swing. So before you trade Euro USD, wait for price to tap into this area before you trade. So if you see what we are doing here, we are doing replica of what is price action and replica of the strategy. As a smart trader, after your break of structure, wait for price to pull back and sweep liquidity, sweep inducement, and tap into your 4 hours order block before you trade. That is trading for you. It is very, very easy. It is very, very easy. It is very, very easy. After a break of structure, wait for price to pull down to your area before you take your trade. So this is what I'm expecting for Euro USD. I'm expecting price to move up, to move down, tap into this 4 hours order block before you trade. This is an inducement. Don't believe that price has mitigated this area already. That is running. Here is a trap. If you look at it, this is a week. I told you guys already. So if you're not if you have not watched my video, go and watch the video where I talked about liquidity. So this week here is a liquidity. A lot of money is resting under this low. A lot of money is resting under this low. So you need to be very, very careful and watchful. And meanwhile, it did not tap the 4 hours order block. So this is a trap from the big banks. So you need to be smart. Expect price to go up all the way down and tap into this area before we long again. So this is my setup for Euro USD. Let's go to BTC. Let me see. Okay, I think BTC will be the next. If you are active, let me know in the comment section, guys. If you are active, let me know in the comment section. If you are active, let me know. You're welcome. You're welcome to my life. You're welcome to my life. If you are active, let me know in the comment section. Now, this is BTC. BTC did me, it did me dirty in my last trade. But I will explain that during more 10 or maybe during my weekend trade video. You're going to see that later in my YouTube channel. So, but for now, this is BTC 4 hours time frame. If you look at BTC now, let's go to daily time frame. Let's look at structure. You see, BTC is an uptrend. All right, good. BTC is an uptrend. So let's go to 4 hours. So what are you expecting from this market? For BTC, I am not going to lie. Let's go to 1 day. Let me look at this structure very well. I think it's moving on continuation. I'm trying to spot a good area to take this entry, because you are not going to expect price to just pull back all the way down to this area. 4 hours. Okay, then we go to 1 hour time frame. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of things here. Okay. First of all, there was a break of structure from here. A break of structure. Another break again. Small breaks. Small breaks. Is another break of structure again. So to me, I'm looking on these areas as liquidity areas for price to come and grab. Liquidity areas. So I'm expecting BTC all the way down to this area. Let's go to 4 hours. Go to our 4 hours. Before I will long BTC again. From this area. So I'm expecting BTC to move, to drop all the way down, to tap this area before we long again. But in order to have clarity, let's use our Fibonacci tool. And let's see. Okay. So from this area, as at now, from this area before we're expecting to long again. But now, let me give you guys my idea. For now, you see that Fibonacci, the Fibonacci that I did just now, it is not really confirmed. Do you know why it's not confirmed? Because the retracement of the pullback of the shares, they are not coming to the market. I don't know if you understand. So this Fibonacci that I did just now, it is not actually confirmed yet. When that Fibonacci will be confirmed is when price have started retracing down, and maybe giving a good clear change of character from here, price is now retracing down. Then we can draw our Fibonacci and check the area and see the zone. But for now, I'm expecting price to sweep this lows and tap this area before we long. I will not buy from here. I will not buy from all this area. Even if price keeps shooting, I will not buy until I see a very good pullback. Because one thing about this strategy is majorly to minimize your losses and to maximize your profit and to understand the way the big banks work. Me, the way I trade more like the way these big banks, the way they trade the market. Because do you know why they trade like that? Now they have a lot of liquidity to move this market. Now they need a lot of money. Now, if they want to move, they will have to deceive you as a retail trader to take your stop loss before they will move. So now what they will have to do, they will keep on gathering. They will keep on gathering. Yes. Confirmed. This boy, that child, you are very smart. You wait for after change of character pullback before it's confirmed. Good. That's good. So now these big banks, they are very, very smart. They will have to deceive you as a retail trader to collect your stop loss before they will move. Now that is where manipulation comes in. So as they are deceiving retail traders, you that is a smart trader that you are thinking like the way they are thinking, you will have to wait. You don't rush this price. When you're in Forex, you don't rush. You calm down. Allow structure to give you clarity before you trade. Allow structure to give you clarity. Allow structure to be clear before you take entries. Don't just jump into trade just like that. So after price has this liquidity and inducement after everything, you wait for price to tap into this area because a lot of others are resting in this area. Those big banks, they have others resting in this other block. Those big banks, they have other resting around this demand zone. They are called the inner cabals. So a lot of others are resting here. So they might gather late buyers, even early buyers. They might gather them. Then all of a sudden they will just come down, sweep them, tap into the side for long again. So this is my POI for BTC. Let's go to. So which other pairs do you want me to analyze? Which pair do you want me to analyze? Let me know in the comment section. Which pair do you want me to analyze? Which pair are you confused of? Let's talk about those pair. Which pair? Which pair? SNDUSD, yes, it's still running. Let me check that pair. SNDUSD, that one is still running in profit. But I think I'm suspecting something on this SNDUSD. Let me go to this is 4 hours, abi? Okay, yes, let's go to daily. Yes, it's still running. So I'm expecting price to short all the way from here. But there's one pair that I'm still looking at. There's one pair. Let's look at this pair together. NZD USD. There's something I want to show you guys, and let's think about this thing together. NZD USD, NZD JPY. Use DSY correlation in trading USD pairs and gold. I look at the structure, but I don't use it. I don't necessarily use it as a correlation like that, because normally if DXY is selling, the quote of USD will be buying, and if DXY is buying, the quote of USD will be selling. So I just look at the structure and just look at other pairs. What I used to do a correlation is, if you see GBP USD and US and Euro USD, those are correlation pair. You see GBP JPY, USD JPY, those are correlation pair. GBP UD, Euro UD, correlation pair. Those are the ones that I do correlated pairs with. So NZD JPY, there's something I'm seeing in NZD JPY. If you look at this pair now, let's analyze this pair together. NZD JPY. Now the structure is bearish. It's a bearish structure. The bearish structure. So I'm expecting to short. I'm expecting to short. Now, if you see, there was a break from here. There was a break. Another break again. So this high now turns liquidity. This now turns liquidity. So I'm expecting price. Let's go to 4 hours time frame. So I'm expecting price to tap into this 4 hours block before I will short. So this is a good manipulation. If you observe this structure now, this is a good manipulation. If you see that normally price is supposed to sell from here, from this area. Do you know why I'm saying it? Because there was a clear break of structure from here. Now, this is internal liquidity. Internal liquidity has been swept already. Internal liquidity has been swept. All these are inducement. We know inducement. Inducement will not fall for inducement trap again. This is internal break of structure. So the internal liquidity has been swept. So price is supposed to sell from here. But there's every possible means that as price is moving like this, we might still expect a move to up like this. Then before we drop. Why I'm saying it is that leaving a fair value gap in this area. You see, there's a fair value gap here, and there's a sharp 4 hours order block here that has not been mitigated. Look at it, there's a good fair value gap here, and this 4 hours order block does not be mitigated. But in one way, because now you need to be smart. How to catch this entry now is to observe price action. I will teach you guys. Let's go to, if you look at it now, this pullback now. Let me use up my fib. You will see that this pullback now is correct. The pullback is very, very complete. You see that price passed this Fibonacci zone. It will go to my other block, close to my other block area before price sold. So you see that this pullback is actually correct. So normally price is not supposed to go like this and tap here and go. If price move like this to sweep this high, that was a manipulation. They have come into the market, which is the big bounce you want to manipulate. Do you get? So what are we now going to do now? Because on this setup now, it's more like we don't have good clarity on which of the zone the sell is going to hold. So what you now have to do is not for you to observe price action. Price action is not the next thing for you to observe. Now, you've gotten a clarity that, okay, yes, you want to sell. But now, between this zone and this zone, which of the zone is now valid for you to sell? Here can be valid. Here can still be valid. If you take here, you might hit stop loss, tap here and move. Or if you take here, you will increase your stop loss. You cannot increase your stop loss, bros. The risk will be too high. So what do you now have to do is for you to leave the market and wait for price action to do what it has to do before you trade. Now, the price action that you're going to wait for and watch out for is an impulsive move. Maybe we might see price do like this, impulsive sell like, then before we short. So what you're going to be watching out for, watch out for this zone. This is NZDJPY 4 hours time frame. So watch out for this zone. Watch out for the pullback. Watch out for this move. If this move is impulsive, the sells, if sellers come into this market impulsively to break this low, then the sellers, they have confirmed that, okay, yes, sellers are in charge. So you don't have to wait for, after a break or structure like this is more like a change of character. There was a little break from here, change of character. You wait for pullback around this area then before you short again. That's for one. So what you need to do, you don't need to set limit on this trade. Just observe the price action. Observe price action. One. So this is for one. And there might still be a miss of this price tapping, going up like this and takes out this high. Because this side, if you look this side and there's liquidity here. See, there's liquidity in this side. Let me remove it. There's liquidity in this side. So manipulation might occur. There's liquidity here. If you look at it now, this is weak. This is a week, so a lot of money is vesting here. They might just come, they might even come and take the stop loss on top here. Because this is boy, they are very, very funny. You need to be smart here. That's why I'm always telling you guys that you need to top here like this. They might not tap the 4 hours of that block. They might just come and take it and move. I've seen a lot of things like this on charts. They will just come, take the stop loss on top this high. They will take it on top this high. That's when you now see the impulsive move of now the change of character. So you need to watch out for price action. What is going to happen here, then before you decide your fate. But you see for NZD-USD, let's go. Where's NZD-USD? NZD-USD, the same thing might still happen. Let's go to daily time frame. The same thing might still happen because if you look at it, there's still a week here. Yes, but this week has tapped this daily order block already. So there's still a week. So we might still see maybe a move go up like this, tap this area, because let's go to 4 hours. Then before we say again. But what we are going to be looking on this price is just to sell. So we might see a move like this. I'm still on this trade. The highest thing I will do is for me to increase my risk. Or what I will do now, once market opens, I will sell break even here. Once I sell break even, I'll put my next entry on top this high. So dark child, if you are watching me and I gave this signal on my group chat, what I'm expecting is that I'm expecting Euro, NZD-USD, sorry, to go maybe sweep like this and sell. So two things might occur here. So you need to be very, very observant and you need to watch this price action. There's in Forex, there's one thing I've learned. There's analysis in one side. You have strategy, yes. There's analysis in one side. There's price action. What candlesticks show you? That is what you're going to work with. You can't just be rigid with your strategy and you're just going to be working like that. Same time frame, lower time frame, enter. It has to be in higher time frame. I take my entry in higher time frame. If my entry is 4 hours, I take entry in 4 hours. I don't go to 1 hour or 15 minutes to take my entry. No, it's in 4 hours. You get? So we might expect a sweep on this high. We might expect a sweep on this high. Here is liquidity. So here will not be my entry. Here will not be my next entry. So my next entry will not be this high, like this. My next entry will be this high to swing. but we are still selling. So they might do manipulation might happen here. So you need to be very, very observant. But we are still selling. Either this here is going to be valid or this here, we don't know yet. Let's watch out for price action. But for now, we are still on this trade and we are on profits. So let's see what will happen. Let's see what price action will do on Monday. Then before we decide on what to do. But for now, I'm still on this trade. I'm not setting break even yet. I will do is my account. I know the way I risk my account. So I might increase my risk on this trade. Okay. Once the market opens, I'm moving. Let's say I need to break even. Okay, yeah, that's on your account size. It depends on your account size. If you see that, okay, yes, you move your asset to break even to wait. But you know one thing about forex, we don't want to miss out. I don't want us to miss out on this move. This price is definitely going to fall. So you need to take risk. Because now we might see these people, they are very smart. Now we might see a move like this. If you set break even now, this thing will take you out. You might see a move like this, and drop. Do you get? So we might see a move like this and drop. So if you set break even, we might take you out and drop. It might still go like this. It might still go and take out this liquidity, tap here and drop. That's one. Price might still fall like this from here. Depends. So we need to watch out for price action. Yes, I said that. But look at what price action is doing now. I said that, but look at what price action is doing. I remember, yes, I said that for you to wait that, okay, yes, in this area is not going to be valid, but this area will be valid. But look at what price action is doing. Now, we don't have a change of character yet. Price is pulling back. So what is that telling you? So you need to be smart. You need to observe price. You don't have to be rigid. Do you understand? You don't have to be rigid. You need to be flexible. Price action is what you need to be watching out for. Do you understand? In Forex, there's what we call trade management. There's what we call money management. There's what we call risk management. All of these things, in any setup that you're taking, you will do the three things. Trade management, risk management, and money management in any setup that you're taking. Now, what is trade management? Trade management is when you see that, okay, yes, price has triggered you in like this entry that we are in now. Then you later see that price action is coming back to your entry. Why are they coming back? Because they need a lot of liquidity before they can move this market. This is a good zone to sell, but price is not selling here now. This is a very good zone to sell, but price is not selling. Now, instead of price to move all the way down, you are seeing a pullback in higher time frame. What would that tell you? These big banks, they need a lot of liquidity to move this market. They are not ready yet to move. I don't know if you understand. They are not ready yet to move, so they need a little. So where is that the next liquidity? Is this high? Around this area. Thank you. God bless you. You react to price, not attempt to predict price. You will predict at first, but you react to what price is showing you. That's what you're going to work with. That is why if you check on my trades, I will give monthly reviews. I know when to get out from a useless setup. I know when to enter. If it's misbehaving, I know where to leave. I know where to hold it to go and hit my TP. How do I know all of this? Is because of price action. I understand price action. Do you get? My last vlog video that I did about Euro NZD. So if you don't watch that video, go and watch it. Go and look at it. When I left that trade, price went straight to my SA to hit my stop loss. So what are we not saying? So predict at first. You need to do your analysis. But the second thing you need to react to price. What price action show you, that is what you're going to work with. So we might see a move from here. Don't sell break even. Don't sell break even. Hold on. Don't sell break even on this trade. Leave it. you are still going to expect a drop. But you might see careless might just open and just start falling, or we might see price just get to this area and fall. We don't know. But let's see what price we do. We have taken the entry and let's wait and let's see what price we do. Do you get? So we are going to make money. Don't worry, don't bother yourself. Just need to understand price action. Just know when buyers are in charge of the market and know when sellers are in charge. Then you will trade with them. Because since when I learned price action very, very well with this my smart money, I'll be profitable. I know how much I don't cash out. Because if you are just too rigid that okay, after break of church, after break of church, expect price to go to your 5 hours that block and trade, you'll be eating stop loss like that in most cases. You'll be eating stop losses. It's not that you're a bad trader. Yes, you have a good strategy, but there are some stop losses that are not. Our main aim here is to minimize our stop loss, to cut it down and maximize our win. So you cannot just be cutting down your stop loss with just using tight stop loss and be doing risk management. No, you need to do your money management. You need to manage your money. You need to manage your trade. So that's just it. So what we are going to be expecting for Euro NZD, we are still going to be expecting sales. So leave your entry, but observe what price is going to do then before we trade. Leave your entry. I see that you can do move your SL to this area. Move your stop loss to this area, because if the sell ever come in, the sell is going to be long. So move your stop loss to this area. Let's see. Let's watch out. Once price breaks here, we'll leave the price and say, okay, maybe break or structure, change your characters or code. So we'll now wait for a good clear confirmation before we take any trade again. So just stay tuned. Stay tuned. Let's see. Price might drop from here. You might play up, sweep this high and drop, or play here. Let's just be active. Still hold your trade. Don't close it. Don't say break even. Hold your trade. Increase your stops. So that is that, and that is that for that. So which setup again do we want to talk about? Which setup? Let me know in the comment section. Which markets are you guys looking at? Which market are you guys watching out for? Which markets? Have you guys not seen that in trading? Even after liquidity sweep, that your low that you're targeting, that you want to take entry from there, that your low is still liquidity. Price might still come and sweep. You sweep your own liquidity. Sweep the liquidity that you saw. Sweep your own liquidity. You have no choice. So you need to be smart. You need to watch out for price action. Don't just take entry. Observe price action. Put your entry. Put your risk management. But observe what price will do. What price is doing. It will tell you on how to get at. It will tell you on how to stay on the trade. So I've told you guys already. I taught you guys already. You need to learn how to watch out for this price action. Your aggressive move, which is impulsive move, and corrective move. Whenever you're seeing price corrective on the chart, it is telling you that either the buyers or the sellers that is corrective, they are not in charge of that market. They are weak. They cannot move. Whenever you're seeing fractals of candlestick, you are seeing fractals like higher highs and higher lows. Everything is just jam-packed. That is an example of that move is very, very weak. So he's telling you that, okay, yes, the opposite move. Okay, let's give an example of, okay, maybe if you are seeing a buying structure and you see a pullback of a corrective pullback, it's telling you that, okay, yes, sellers are weak in this market. So buyers are still in charge. They are very, very strong. So as it's corrective, it's telling you that, okay, yes, the next order block to that price is going to be valid. It's telling you that, okay, yes, as it's corrective, as it's coming corrective, as it's coming, okay, look at it. Let me give an example of what I'm explaining. If you see what happened here now, you see that this price is moving correctively. They are not impulsive. This is what we call impulsiveness. You see, this is what we call impulsiveness. Do you see? You see this? Telling you that buyers are weak. Buyers are weak. That is the beginning of this. Buyers are weak. Now you see sellers. Do you see? This is what we call price action. So you need to understand between buyers and sellers who is in control. If you look at it now, Buyers are very, very weak because they are moving in fractals, higher highs and higher lows. We studied that, okay, yes, buyers are weak. So the nearest area, the nearest other block will be valid. And you saw the tap, pam. This is daily other block. You saw the tap. You saw the tap and they sold. So that is it. Oh. So if you still look at this pullback, this is still corrective. This is corrective. This is not aggressive. You cannot compare this move with this move. Euro NZ, okay. That was the pair that showed me shaggy. But I was very, very smart to get off my risk. So what I'm expecting now, there's too low here. This one is invalid. So this is a sharp zone for liquidity. They wanted to turn me to this liquidity. I was not seeing this area before. So this is not the next low that you'll be targeting. Are you looking for before you buy? But I'm not buying Euro SND. I'm not trading Euro SND because of what happened last. I'm not trading it. Now, why am I taking it as my next POI? Because of other Euro pairs. Let me show you guys. Euro GBP, I'm expecting to buy from this place. So they move the same way. So Euro GBP, I'm expecting Euro GBP. I'm expecting Euro GBP to sweep this low. Because these are inducement. These are inducement trap. Sweep this inducement low. Maybe move like this. Tap here. Then before we buy. So do you get? So they are doing the same thing. If you look where this price is now. If you look at this price is another block area, but this other block is not valid because this is a sharp liquidity here that 4 hours has not been mitigated. The same thing with Euro AUD. Euro AUD is still in this, there is no value. So here's down the next area. So you expect a pullback down to here then before we will long again. Do you understand? We are still going to be expecting buys. Oh, yes, buy, but you need to watch out for the zone. These buys, you don't need to sell. Just be watching out for Euro SND buy. Do you get? So I'm expecting price to tap here then before we buy again. But me, I'm not buying Euro SND again. Instead of me to buy Euro SND, since I was seeing here last week, it did not work. I will just trade Euro GBP. I will not trade this one again. But for the sake of you guys asking me in the conversation about Euro SND setup, this is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting it to tap this area then before we long again. So you just have to be smart. Are you guys with me? Are you with me? If you are with me, let me know in the comment section. So this is good. So good analysis, good. Gold is just pumping. For me, gold right now is this is what we call on clarity. If there's anything like, you see this area. Yes, but I'm looking at that level 193 to buy. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me check 193. Okay, this area 193. This area might be correct. Oh, let's go to 1 day. This area is still correct because this is still a sharp. It's still a sharp other block. Oh, and fair value gap is still there. It's still correct. Oh, but I'm using it as correlation. That's why I'm not trading it for now. Before I will even enter this trade again, I will see a good sharp change of character before I will enter. But do you know why I'm not still trusting this area? Because this is the full-time break of structure. Tap here and move. The level is low. Approach structure. That's in daily time frame, abi? Internal structure. I love this guy. This guy, you are very, very smart. Since we are swing traders, we will be patient to see what price we do. Good. That is what I want to just hear. Do you get? So here might be valid. Here might still be valid. But the buy is the most important thing. So here is a sharp order block. Yes, you are right. Here might still be valid. Here might be valid, but let's see what price we do. That is it. Let's be patient. That's why I'm telling you that I'm not trading it for now. Did you get? I don't want to trade it for now. Instead of me to trade this guy, I'll go and trade Euro GBP. Then I will be observing this guy first. You get? So let's see. Here was my first POI. But I was like, okay, let me see what price we do. Let me see what price we do. But let's just see. Let's see how it will come out. But now, if you see, let's go to 4 hours. If you see that price comes to this area and give an impulsive move, wait for pullback, then you start buying, because those areas now, that area now that we marked, this area now will not be valid again. So anything might happen, but let's just see. Let's just keep observing. So we're going to be expecting this, but let's see what price action will do before we make a decision on this price. So now let's go to which other setup again do you want us to analyze? What setup do you guys want us to analyze? What setup? Which market are you guys also watching? Yeah. You load the book. The external structure on the outside. This Fibonacci. The other block is sitting well. Yeah, let's try it. Nice. It's really sitting well. Nice. So we're talking about this area. This Fibonacci area, from this area like this. From this area down, we're going to be expected to long from here. Nice. But let's see what price action we'll do first before we make a decision. USD JPY, that pair. USD JPY. I'm expecting price to sweep this low before I trade. Two things is what I'm waiting for. Now I'm expecting price to buy all the way like this. I'll show you shege. That's why I've not traded them. So I'm expecting two things to happen. Let me tell you what I'm expecting. I'm expecting two things before I will start trading. They will pull back. They will go like this. This again. Or price will just go up like this and tap here before we long. I don't know if you understand. USD JPY and GBP JPY, I'm not trading those things. I'm not trading them for now. I need good clarity on it because while I'm still holding for price to get to this area before I will buy, if you see this low, these are good lows of liquidity. Look at them. These are wicks. So price is supposed to come and sweep this week, all these weeks, sweep them. A lot of money is investing here. Is gathering both buyers and sellers. So we might see maybe this is what we call accumulation. We might see accumulation. We might see manipulation and distribution. Be how they used to call it. All those SSC people. I don't know how they call them. Or we might see accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. But me, what I'm expecting is that I'm expecting price to move all the way down to this area before we long. Or if price is buying, should keep on buying to take out this break of structure. Then before I will confirm my bullish clarity. Or else on this price, I'm not buying or I'm not selling for now. As price is like this, I'm not buying and selling. But the equal lows, liquidity just below the point you mark. No, price cannot break this low again. Price cannot break the low. Look at the structure. It's a bullish structure. It's a bullish structure. So price cannot break that low that you're talking about. If price want to break it, we'll know that, okay, yes, it's breaking it. See, it is a bullish trend. It's a bullish trend. So that is where price is supposed to buy from. Are you seeing the structure? Are you seeing the structure? So price is not supposed to come like this and sweep this low. Sweep this low to where? And that side. Sweep this low to where now? To where? Are we going to punish them? Sure. So here is just the nearest, sharpest order block for price to tap then before we buy. Or if they want to just move, they can just keep on moving like this. They will expect pullback again before we go. So let's just keep observing. So this is my PUI. Is it understood? Is it understood? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section. Let me know. Is it understood? One 499. 144. Okay, 1449. 144. 144.9. No, that low, you are seeing something, but that low, do you know why this low? I'm not looking at this low again. Let's go to 4 hours. See it. So when I mark, if you see normally now, okay, I want to show you something now. Let's go to daily. I want to show you something. I want to mark other block for you. Observe. Now, if you see, look at your daily order block. Let me mark it from the end of the close of the candlestick. This is your daily order block. Are you seeing something? This is your daily order block. Now, let's go to 4 hours. We are going to mark 4 hours order block now. If you see now, this is 4 hours order block inside here. Are you seeing? There's something I want to mark for you now. Let me explain this thing for you so you should understand what I'm talking about. Now, you will see that this is an internal break of structure. This is a sharp liquidity low. Oh my God. This is a sharp liquidity low. Do you get? So this is a sharp liquidity low. So I'm waiting for price to sweep this low first. I'm waiting for price to sweep. If you see now trend, you see that daily trend I draw. Look at the daily trend. Look at this, my other block. Everything is in that area. I don't know if you understand. Now let's use Fibonacci as one confluence now to close the chapter. Let's do the daily time frame. Let's use Fib. Are you seeing what Fib is giving you? So Fib is giving you from this area as other block. Me, this is where I want to buy from. From this line like this now, this trend line, this daily order block, this is where I want to buy from. If price does not get to this place, I'm not buying. You notice the daily trend line here. Yes, yes. See it here. It still have 4 hours. It still have the 4 hours order block. I know what you are seeing, but I've seen it before. But I'm not taking this place as my POI because under of this one, now turns liquidity for this one to be mitigated. This one is very, very fresh. Let's go to 4 hours time frame again. Let me show you something. If you observe now, I want to show you something now. Observe. You see that this pullback. Let me zoom in this thing so you guys can see it very well. You see this pullback. This pullback did not tap this daily order block. This is daily order block. Are you seeing? So you see this liquidity low that you're looking here now, that you're looking at, it might not be valid. Price might just buy from here. They may manipulate this market and tap here and sweep this low and tap into this area before we expect the bullish run. So all these key things you need to you need to observe these key things. Because these big banks, they are not playing. Now look at this formal setup now. Look at this formal setup. Do you see what price did here? Do you see manipulation? Price was supposed to buy from this area. Around there. Because I think around there was the 4 hours of that block. I traded this trade. This pullback, I made money from here. This pullback, I made money from this pullback. I remember this trade. So price was supposed to buy from this place because there's 4 hours of that block inside here. If you go to 4 hours now, we'll see it. Let's go. Okay, let me go to 4 hours. Now, this is the break of structure. This is the break of structure. Me, I cannot take this low again because all these lows, they have been mitigated already. So I can't take this low again. This 4 hours of that block has been mitigated. See it here. This 4 hours of that block has been mitigated already. Price as we expect it. Now, these are sweet lows for liquidity, for price to sweep. Now, this is my 4 hours of that block. But see what they did. You see what they did? They came here. I hit stop loss on this trade. I hit stop loss on this trade. This is the manipulation that we are talking about. Do you get? This is the manipulation. Price, you see, around the 4 hours order block now, price reacts. Come in. Around the 4 hours order block, you see that price reacts around this 4 hours order block. See the reaction. This is what I'm always telling most of you. Some of you think maybe I'm just talking. Let's go to 2 hours. I think 2 hours will show it very well. See it too. This is the 4 hours order block here. Now, if you see what happened, you will see this. You will see that after this inducement sweep here, okay, all of us chop SL, don't worry. You see, all of us chop SL. Why? Because of manipulation. Do you get? So after this inducement sweep now, let me show you. If you see now, this 4 hours order block now, price tapped it. Sure, you are seeing that there was a rejection from here. So we are supposed to expect the bullish run like this from here. But they came down aggressively. They want us quickly collect the SL because they notice some people, they will drop their phone and go and do work or go and do other things. So before they just quickly come back and check their trade, they would have hit the stop loss and move. That was why they hurriedly just came, collect the SL, then before they move. Do you get? So this is the manipulation that I'm talking about. So when I saw price gave a good clear movement like this, and that told me that he told me that okay, yes, now buyers are now in full control. So I just wait for this pullback here. Sniper, I just collect my 1:3. I just ended it there. So that's what I'm saying now. From this area, I take this low, this forward order block that you're seeing here, I take it as a liquidity. There we go. Price push or small. That's why I don't like trading all those 15 minutes change of character or that block. I don't like trading those ones. So I don't like trading them. I take my entry from 4 hours. I will see what 4 hours candlestick. I will see what it is showing me first before I will take entries. Those 1 hour entry, waiting for change of character in 1 hour, 15 minutes. I don't trade those things. Because the chances of 50 stop loss from there is very, very high. You don't shake out, you don't get it better. You the loss did not shake me. I just risked my normal $50. So I immediately when price took me out, I said, okay, no problem. I shall know that this thing will buy. Just the way we are looking at that NZD USD now, that we are being skeptical that okay, maybe it's gonna work with the 4 hours, maybe by just this sweep, we don't know. So I was like, okay, let me just watch. So immediately when I saw this price, I said, okay, thank God, confirm. I just enter from here. I see, most times when you understand price, there are some trade that even when price take out your stop loss, you will still enter that trade and you still make your money back. I had that conviction on this price. I entered the game from here with full chest. I made the money back. I made it ×2. So it is what it is. I think at least we've done 1 hour on this live. I think 1 hour plus. So this is what we're going to be expecting. So let's see how this is just going to be. So I think we have tried today. If you know you learned something, let me know in the comment section. At least. If you know you learned something, let me know in the comment section. That's what they be. Me, I have one prop account, so I'm trading the two together. That prop account and my normal life account, I'm trading them together. Still in second phase. My own is still in second phase, but that prop account, I don't want to take that account to the internet. I'm using that my life account to show you guys. So that's just it. At least if you learn something, let me know in the comment section, guys. If you know you learned something, let me know in the comment section. At least if you learned anything today, let me just know. Let me know. So see you guys when I see you guys. See you guys when I see you guys. So I think my next video that I'll be uploading, I will give a review on the trade I took. Oh, I think not yet. Let's leave that. We'll do the review maybe month end. But for now, what I'm just gonna be doing is that every Saturday, 11 a.m., we are gonna be on live on YouTube to analyze setup and let's learn and let's see what's gonna be happening in the following week. You understand? So after this setup, I'm gonna post these setups in the Telegram group channel. So if you're not there, go and join that Telegram or let's make money and let's see how it's gonna be together. You know what I mean? So let's stay active, stay blessed. Treasure shows clarity. God bless you, sir. You are good, very good. I'm learning from experience. Nice. I appreciate. Yes, now we need clarity in this market too. When you're trading with money, if you understand forex, see, we will all make money. This guy. See that child. Send me a DM. Send me DM. This guy, I don't get you for mad now. Send me DM. If I get you for send me a DM. Send me a DM. Send me a DM on WhatsApp. I don't know. Send me a DM on WhatsApp or that Telegram. Then I will add you to my WhatsApp. So I want to be your friend. You are a smart trader. I love people who are smart. You are very, very smart. You are up and doing. So let's see. I'll keep my questions and setups till Saturday. Good. So, guys, see you guys at the top. I wish you guys the best this coming week. Let's see what we're going to make from the market. Let's stay active. Watch out for your price action. Then before we execute, do your strategy. Calculate your risk management. Watch out for price action. Then execute your trade. So see you guys at the top, man. One love. I love you guys, man. Like and share, comment, engage. Yay!